Remember him? This is Donnie McClurkin's life now. Donnie McClurkin is a name synonymous with contemporary gospel music, a pastor, singer, and songwriter who has touched millions of lives through his powerful voice, heartfelt lyrics, and inspiring testimony. His life is a story of triumph over adversity, rooted in deep faith, and characterized by an unwavering commitment to spreading the message of hope and healing. McClurkin's journey from a troubled childhood to becoming one of the most respected gospel artists of his generation is remarkable. Born on November 9, 1959, in Amityville, New York, Donald Andrew McClurkin Jr. grew up in a family that was deeply involved in church life. His early years, however, were marked by severe trauma and personal tragedy. At just 8 years old, McClurkin witnessed the tragic death of his younger brother, who was hit by a speeding car. This heartbreaking event left an indelible mark on McClurkin, driving him into emotional isolation. Soon after, McClurkin became a victim of sexual abuse, both by a male relative and a family friend, which further compounded the psychological toll on his young mind. The combination of these traumatic experiences made his childhood a period of intense personal struggle. In the pain, McClurkin found solace in music, particularly gospel music. The church became a sanctuary for him, and singing became his outlet for expression. He joined the choir and began to develop his vocal talent, which would later become his lifeline and calling. Despite the darkness surrounding him, McClurkin's faith began to grow, and he sought comfort in God. McClurkin's path to a professional music career began when he joined the gospel choir at Bethel Tabernacle Church. His passion for gospel music led him to form his first musical group, the McClurkin Singers, in his teens. The group's sound, blending traditional gospel with contemporary elements, quickly attracted attention in the local gospel community. During these years, McClurkin honed his songwriting skills and developed a unique style that fused his powerful vocal abilities with deeply spiritual lyrics. In the 1980s, McClurkin's talents caught the attention of gospel legend Andre Crouch, who became a mentor and a significant influence on his career. Crouch's mentorship opened doors for McClurkin, leading to opportunities to perform with established gospel artists and gain national exposure. This period of his life also saw him grappling with personal demons as he tried to reconcile his faith with the deep wounds from his past. One of the defining moments in McClurkin's life came in the form of a spiritual transformation. After years of struggling with his identity and the trauma of his childhood abuse, McClurkin found healing through his relationship with God. He publicly discussed his struggle with homosexuality, and in his testimony, he attributed his deliverance from this lifestyle to divine intervention. His testimony of overcoming abuse and struggling with sexuality resonated deeply with many, particularly within the Christian community, and sparked widespread conversations about faith, healing, and redemption. McClurkin's deepened faith led him to a new chapter in life: ministry. He founded the Perfecting Faith Church in Freeport, New York, in 2001, where he continues to serve as the senior pastor. His ministry is centered on providing a message of healing, restoration, and spiritual growth. McClurkin's ability to connect with people on a personal level has made him not only a beloved pastor but also a mentor to many young Christians seeking guidance in their own spiritual journeys. Though he had been making music for years, it wasn't until the release of his self-titled debut album, Donnie McClurkin, 1996, that he gained international recognition. The album featured the hit song, Stand, which became an anthem for people going through personal challenges and hardships. The lyrics, "After you've done all you can, you just stand," spoke to McClurkin's own experiences of resilience and faith, and resonated with a broad audience. The song's success propelled McClurkin to stardom in the gospel music world, winning him a Dove Award for Traditional Gospel Album of the Year. In 2000, McClurkin released Live in London and More, an album that would become a cornerstone of his career. The live album, recorded in London, included one of his most iconic songs, We Fall Down. This song, with its simple yet powerful message of falling into sin and being lifted by God's grace, became a global sensation. It crossed over from the gospel charts to mainstream recognition, further establishing McClurkin as a household name in gospel music. The album went platinum, and McClurkin earned multiple awards, including Grammy and Stellar Awards, cementing his place as one of the leading figures in contemporary gospel. Throughout the 2000s and beyond, Donnie McClurkin's career continued to flourish. He released several more albums, each showcasing his unique ability to merge traditional gospel with modern soundscapes, and his message of hope and deliverance continued to inspire. Albums like Psalms, Hymns and Spiritual Songs, 2004, and We All Are One, Live in Detroit, 2009, further solidified his legacy as an artist who consistently delivers both musically and spiritually. In addition to his music career, McClurkin became a prominent figure in media. He hosted the nationally syndicated Donnie McClurkin radio show, reaching millions of listeners with his messages of faith and inspiration. His influence extended to television as well, where he frequently appeared on Christian programming and was a regular on Bet's gospel music programming. McClurkin's contributions to gospel music and ministry have earned him numerous accolades. Over the years, he has won multiple Grammy Awards, Dove Awards, and Stellar Awards. He was also honored at the 2016 Bet Awards with the Dr. Bobby Jones Best Gospel Inspirational Award, a testament to his lasting impact on the genre. McClurkin's personal life, like his professional life, has been marked by both highs and lows. He has been open about his health struggles, including a diagnosis of leukemia in 2013, which he publicly shared with his fans. Despite this, McClurkin's faith has remained strong, and he continues to use his platform to encourage others who are facing health challenges. In addition to his health battles, McClurkin has navigated the complexities of relationships and family life. He has never been married, though he has spoken candidly about his desire for companionship and love. His relationship with his son, Matthew, whom he adopted, has been a source of pride and joy in his life. In a candid conversation about his 2016 relationship with fellow Christian singer Nicole C. Mullen, Donnie McClurkin opened up about the one aspect of his life that he feels is still incomplete: marriage. McClurkin, a highly successful gospel artist with a global ministry and a devoted following, reflected on his personal life, noting that despite his achievements, something essential was missing. He explained, "Honestly, the only thing in my life that is missing is marriage. The only thing that is missing in my life that can cause real family is marriage." This powerful statement illustrates his deep yearning for connection and the sense of fulfillment that comes from building a family with a life partner. Although McClurkin has excelled in various areas of his life, financially, spiritually, and emotionally, he admitted that the absence of a marital relationship is a significant void. He went on to say, "Financially, I'm there. Spiritually, I'm almost there. Emotionally, I'm getting it together. But the only thing that's missing out of everything that I'm doing locally, cross-country and globally is that aspect that makes family. Family is that wife that would make man whole, that element that brings favor to man." This statement sheds light on McClurkin's vulnerability and his understanding of marriage as something more than just a relationship. For him, it is a divine institution that brings a sense of completeness to a man's life, a sacred union that grants favor. A reference to biblical teachings that describe a wife as a source of favor and blessing. His view of marriage underscores the importance he places on family and traditional values, especially as someone deeply rooted in faith and ministry. Despite his success in various realms, McClurkin seems to feel that without a spouse, he is unable to fully experience the fullness of life that marriage offers. His transparency about this desire reveals that, like many, he grapples with the universal human need for companionship and emotional intimacy, even as he navigates a highly public and spiritually focused career. However, McClurkin's journey toward marriage has not been straightforward. The gospel singer admitted to having struggled with understanding how to be in a relationship, especially with women. "I didn't know how to have the relationship," he confessed, further elaborating on the complexities he faced in his personal life. This admission points to a deeper struggle: the challenge of building and sustaining intimate relationships, despite his prominence and success. "I didn't know, really, what a woman wanted. I've messed up more than I've had good," McClurkin said, openly acknowledging his shortcomings in this area. This raw confession highlights the reality that even someone as accomplished as McClurkin can experience difficulty in navigating the emotional intricacies of romantic relationships. His honesty about his messed-up past relationships, which involved both men and women, adds a layer of complexity to his personal narrative, revealing that his journey to self-discovery and emotional maturity has been fraught with challenges. McClurkin's acknowledgement of his struggles with relationships is particularly poignant because it speaks to the broader theme of vulnerability and growth. As a public figure and spiritual leader, McClurkin is expected to have it all together, but his admission that he doesn't know how to do this challenges the notion that fame or success in one area automatically translates to personal fulfillment in others. His statement, "My past relationships are a sprinkling of everything, men and women," is an honest reflection of the diverse experiences that have shaped his emotional journey. It also highlights the courage it takes to publicly confront one's past, especially in the context of a faith community where traditional views on relationships are often emphasized. Despite his struggles, McClurkin has found solace in what he knows best: his music and his ministry. When relationships become difficult or overwhelming, he admits that he retreats to his safe place. "And because of that, when things get rough, I go back into my safe place, my music and my ministry," he said, revealing how deeply intertwined his personal life is with his professional and spiritual pursuits. Music and ministry have been not only his calling but also his refuge, a space where he feels in control and capable, even when other areas of his life feel uncertain. This tendency to retreat into work is common among those who find themselves struggling with personal relationships, as it offers a familiar and often rewarding alternative to the emotional complexities of romantic involvement. In this context, McClurkin's admission is not just a reflection of his personal challenges but also an exploration of the human tendency to avoid vulnerability by focusing on areas of life where one feels competent and successful. For McClurkin, music and ministry are those areas, providing him with a sense of purpose and fulfillment that he has yet to fully experience in his romantic life. His ability to express this so openly is a testament to his self-awareness and his willingness to grow, even as he continues to wrestle with the desire for a relationship that can complete the picture of his life as a man of faith, a public figure, and, ultimately, someone who seeks love and connection like anyone else.